you guys, the Sephora sale is currently going on right now as we speak, and I did want to mention during the sale, Sephora collection is going to be having 30% off for every tier. So I wanted to go ahead real quick and give you my top 5 picks and 5 products that I would not recommend purchasing even during this sale. I just thought it would be helpful for you since 30%, that is a pretty good discount, but then Sephora collection is already at a pretty good reasonable price as it is. So yeah, I thought we would do that. I did do a full face of Sephora collection makeup. I will have that video linked in the description box if you would like to see that. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and just give you guys some recommendations on what is good and what is not when it comes to the Sephora collection as a whole. Okay, I'm gonna start with my 5 bottom products. So let's start off with these, and these are the Lily Lashes times Sephora collection. You guys, I tried to use this in that video where I did a full face of Sephora makeup, and these are horrible. They were heavy on my eyes. I couldn't put them on. Yeah, there's other eyelashes at Sephora that I prefer more than these, like the ones from Glamnetic. I love those. Those are so easy to put on. And then I tried some from Velour. I really did like those. Actually, those are what I'm wearing today, the Velour lashes, and I really like those. So I would recommend those two over these. These just were so hard to work with and heavy. So yeah, didn't love these. The next products I wouldn't recommend are these Sephora Colorful Shimmer Single Eyeshadows. These are just not pigmented. There are other eyeshadows that I prefer more than this. I like the ones from Urban Decay, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I will leave it like up here to show you guys. Those I would pick during the sale. I actually forgot to put that in my recommendations video. I think now would be a great time to pick those ones up over these, just because the ones from Urban Decay, they're pretty pricey, so if you could get a discount on it, I would highly recommend doing so. But yeah, these just weren't pigmented enough for me, and these faded away very fast on my eyelids. The third product I would not recommend is this Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This did absolutely nothing for me. It didn't brighten, it didn't conceal. I still could see darkness underneath my eyes, and I could still see like my skin underneath this. I just didn't like it at all, and it didn't brighten my under eye. So yeah, I actually like the Best Skin Ever concealer. That one was my favorite. I highly recommend that one over this one. Speaking of the Best Skin Ever line, I guess, I did not like this foundation. It had no coverage for me. It was so light, and I just didn't like it. And it started to like break apart in my skin after a couple hours. I just didn't like the way this sat on my skin. And yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this again. I heard so many people rave about this, and I'm just like, why? I look so oily, and it just looked horrible on my skin. So I would not recommend this foundation. This last product that I wouldn't recommend, it's technically personal preference, but I'm talking about the Sephora Lip Stories, I think it's called. It's called the, what is this? Where's the name? Yeah, the Lip Stories. I have mine in the shade 1 Matte Brunch Date, I believe. Yes, Brunch Date. And this, it's not bad in like the formula wise. It's just the colors. The colors do not look what it looks like online in person. I thought this was going to be like a pinky nude, and this is not. This is like a terracotta, especially on my lips. I just did not like the way this looked. I'll give it a swatch, but yeah, see how like, I don't know, you can't really tell, but yeah, like right there it looks more of a terracotta, and the way they described it was like a pinky nude, I believe. But yeah, I just don't see no pinkiness to it. I see more of a terracotta color, and I was so disappointed. The formula is really good, but yeah, it's just the colors. They don't match in person what they say online, and the packaging is pretty cheap. Like, I know this is supposed to be affordable, but still, I mean, this feels like it's like play makeup. So if they can give me colors that actually match what it says on the description online, then I would, gladly pick up more. But yeah, for the shades, I just didn't like it. Okay, let's talk about the top 5 products that I would recommend purchasing from the Sephora collection. So the first one is the Smooth and Blur Primer. I do have this on this side of my face today. I used another primer on this side. And this does what it says it's going to do. It smooths and blurs. It feels good on the skin. It looks nice. This is what my skin is looking like. Like, I am starting to look a little bit dewy, but I've had this makeup on for over 6 hours already. So it's starting to, you know, look a little bit dewy, but not bad. Just mainly on my nose area is where I feel like I have more of a dew. But yeah, this looks so nice on the skin, and I like it actually does what it says it's gonna do, and this is really, really affordable. I think it was under $20, maybe like $15, $10, somewhere around that price range. But yeah, I highly recommend checking this one out. I really did like this primer. So I didn't like the Best Skin Ever foundation. However, I love the Best Skin Ever concealer. I have mine in the shade 10N. I think it was a little bit too dark. I can't remember, but I like the way this looks. This is full coverage, so just be mindful of that. This is very full coverage, but it still looks nice underneath the eyes, and it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't settle my fine lines, but I will tell you, a little bit does go a long way. So you don't need much of this concealer on your skin. But yeah, I just feel like the foundation and the concealer, they're opposites. Like, they're totally different. And I, you know, like I said, I did that full face of Sephora collection makeup, and I used these two obviously, and it just didn't look good together. I prefer the concealer more. I felt like the concealer had more coverage than the foundation. Like, you could see where the concealer was, because this was so light coverage. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out if you want an affordable concealer from Sephora. This would definitely be the one to check out. Okay, I do have a lip product that I like from the Sephora collection, and this is the lip gloss. I don't know exactly what it's called. It just looks like this. It is a plumping lip gloss. I have mine in the shade 02. This is the Outrageous Plumping Effect lip gloss. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, I do have mine in the shade 2. And this is so nice. I like the way it looks. I will say it is a little bit thick, but once you put it like on your lips evenly, it doesn't look thick. It's that one right there, and it does plump the lips. So just be mindful of that. But it's not a hurting sensation or anything like that. Actually, I did use both of these in the video, and it looked okay together. But yeah, I just didn't like the lipstick. But the lip gloss was so pretty, and yeah, it actually plumps the lips, and it looked really nice. And I think I want to check out to see if they have any more that I would probably like, but I really do like this color a lot, and I would highly recommend checking this lip plumping gloss out. Okay, in the Sephora collection, they do have a few of different eyeliners. So the ones that I like are the Sephora 12-Hour Colorful Crayon Contour Pencil. I have a couple of the shades, but I have this one in 01 Black Lace. Just looks like this. This is a matte, and it is one of those where you have to sharpen, I believe. Yeah, these are sharpened. Now I remember. So they have two different ones. They have ones that sharpen and then ones that don't. The retractable ones, I don't really like the retractable ones. They're okay, but I prefer these ones. These ones last longer in my waterline, and they just look so much nicer, and I like the colors a little bit more. But yeah, this is not gonna move when you put it on, and it's black. Like, look at that. That is black. I don't have it in my waterline today, but yeah, this is a really good eye pencil. And yeah, like I said, I prefer the ones that you have to sharpen. So just make sure you look to see which ones they are. I'll show you what it looks like so that way you don't get confused. But yeah, it's these ones that I like. The 12-Hour contour, but I think the other one says the same thing too, so just be careful. So yeah, like I said, not the retractable ones, but the ones where you actually have to sharpen. Those ones are my favorite. Okay, and then the last product I want to mention real quick is the mascara, and this is the Lash Craft Length and Volume mascara. It just looks like this. That's what it looks like. So just be careful, because they do have different mascaras in the collection. So just make sure that this is the one. And then this is what the wand looks like. But yeah, I like this one. It does what it says. It is a lengthening and volumizing mascara. It doesn't clump. It doesn't flake. It doesn't get everywhere. and it's not one of those wands where one side is shorter than the other and then you got to do the flip around and, you know, all that crazy stuff that other mascaras make you do. It's just the formula that has both the lengthening and volumizing in it, which I like a lot. And yeah, this was, I think, like around $12, maybe $10. I would repurchase this again. This was so good. This was like almost like a high-end mascara. I really did like this mascara a lot. Out of all the 5 products that I mentioned in my favorites that I would recommend, this would probably be my number 1, and then the concealer would be my second. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is a really good mascara, and I would definitely be repurchasing this again. Alright, you guys, that was a quick video. Those were the products that I would recommend from Sephora collection, and 5 products that I wouldn't recommend. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!